Can you imagine growing up in a country where more people enter extreme poverty each day than escape it? Can you imagine growing up in a very poor family and feeling destined to repeat that same cycle of poverty? What if you knew that the way out of poverty was education, but your only choice was to stop school at age 12 since your family could not afford to send you to high school? Can you imagine what it's like to dream of being a doctor one day, but feel hopeless inside because you know without school there's no possible way that dream could ever come true? Here's the problem. There are way too many children in Belize stuck in a cycle of poverty. Why? Because in Belize, free education stops after the age of 12. And after that, many Belizeans cannot afford to continue their education. In fact, 50% of Belizean children do not attend nor complete high school. Thus, for far too many Belizean children, the options are limited to things like selling produce by the side of the road or chopping wood or grass out in the bush. It's a future of repetitive, generational poverty, and we don't think that's right. We are PathLight. We believe that every child deserves a quality education. We don't think Belizean kids should have to feel hopeless about their future. So we help those kids by providing the tuition they need so they can get the education they deserve. PathLight empowers children in Belize to receive a quality education, break free from poverty, and reach their God-given potential. PathLight identifies children who have the greatest potential for academic success, yet the least economic means to realize their dreams. But we want to do more than just pay for their education. We want to see them flourish, not only academically, but also personally and spiritually.
Here at PathLight, we offer students the full wraparound support that they will need to be successful. That includes a full tuition scholarship, uniforms, books, school supplies, a hot lunch, transportation, and of course, academic tutoring. All our mentors are Belizeans because it's very important to us that our students have godly examples of people who grew up right here in their own communities.
Our mentors are connected with students in all areas of their lives. They are connected with them both at school and also with issues that affect them at home. PathLight provides daily after-school programming. These include leadership development, Bible study, character traits, sports, and arts and craft, all in an effort to see the students successful.
Student sponsorship is only one of PathLight's 3 integrated programs.
Most recent data from the Educational Statistics of Belize 2018-2019 shows that less than 60% of our high school teachers are trained teachers, less than 70% of our primary school teachers are trained, and less than 50% of our preschool teachers are trained. PathLight walks alongside all these teachers, providing them with workshops, conferences, and a resource center.
PathLight also works with local communities, helping to improve the infrastructure of the schools we work with.
We bring together Belizean teams, guest volunteers, we build classrooms, repair tables and chairs, hang whiteboards, pour concrete sidewalks, and also install playgrounds. Improving the looks and facilities really helps the teachers and the students take pride in their school. The friendship we see between the Belizean teams and the guest volunteers really lasts a lifetime.
At PathLight, we realize we cannot do it alone. So we form partnerships with key leaders in Belize. One of our best partners is Dr. Carol Babb, Chief Education Officer of the Ministry of Education.
I am very passionate about reading, and I want to ensure that every child in Belize learns to read, and PathLight is willing to support the Ministry of Education. They have established in about 4 district education centers a teacher resource center. And teachers need a lot of support for their materials that they use in their classroom. And PathLight has made it possible for teachers to get resources at a very, very low cost. So they are actually helping us to improve the quality of education.
results we are seeing through PathLight's work speak for themselves. 73% of PathLight students are on their school's honor roll. 97% of PathLight graduates who seek employment find employment. This is Ruby, who recently graduated from high school as valedictorian. She is currently completing her bachelor's degree in tourism management at the University of Belize. She, like so many other PathLight students, has many more options than merely selling produce by the side of the road.
I am about to graduate for the third time in the program, PathLight program. In 2014, I graduated as the valedictorian, and in 2017, I completed my associates, now my bachelor's graduation. This means a lot for me. It is more of a family feeling than rather just sending you to school.
And there are so many other PathLight graduates like Ruby. We want to give more kids the chance to reach their God-given potential. PathLight's vision is to impact every child in Belize. We want to make sure they get an education, but we also think they deserve more than a diploma. They deserve personal and spiritual support that is so impactful, it will continue to make a difference in their lives long after they've graduated. All of this will increase their odds of breaking that cycle of poverty, not only for themselves, but also for the generations that come after them. And that can change the course of an entire country. This is why PathLight exists. I want to invite you to be a part of the change that is happening. Help us change the future for every child in Belize. Please visit pathlight.org for more information.